Kumbhakonam. Let us start with the formal welcome address. I would like to invite Professor Tagira to present the welcome address.
Thank you, sir. A very pleasant morning to one and all. Welcoming heart is the parent of all virtues, as it is the sign of noble souls. I deem it a great pleasure to welcome you all for the fourth day of Entrepreneurship Development and Incubation Cell and Club Inspiring Lanes, jointly presenting 5 days International Entrepreneurship Development and Career Enrichment Program. First of all, I would like to welcome Mr. D. Anandraj, founder, Study Channel Educational Press, for his active participation. Welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome the chief guest of today's program, Ms. Preeti Olshen, founder, The Magic Minds Private Limited. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
I extend my hearty welcome to Mrs. Shirish Wajid, Human Resource Manager at Global Conflicts Stalwarts. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
I extend my warm welcome to our Honorable Principal, Dr. S.P. Manikavasaki. Welcome you, ma'am. I also extend my hearty welcome to our Vice Principals, Professor Ilanchalian sir and Professor Raja sir. Welcome you, sir. My warm words of welcome to Professor Lada, IQAC Coordinator, and Professor Sri Sundar for this program, for organizing this program. Welcome you, ma'am, and welcome you, sir. I also extend my hearty welcome to all faculties from various departments, students, and participants from various fields for their active participation. Once again, I welcome you all for this program. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your kind words. And so, fine. So first of all, I would like to thank each one of you for joining this 5 days program of International Entrepreneurship Development and Career Development. I feel great proud to say that this program has been organized by Club Inspiring Millions for many, many years and has chronicled huge success every year. And we, Club Inspiring Million, organize such webinars, seminars, and events to enlighten the young minds and promote the participation of students at all the levels. I bid a warm welcome to all the renowned speakers, chief guests, and delegates who took out their valuable time and joined us today to be a part of this session. We are honored to have you all with us. I would also like to offer my regard to all the people who made this session functional. My team, Mr. Anand Raj, Mr. Josephus, Mr. Srinivas, Mr. Sriramalu. I also would like to thank Dr. Thiru, the placement officer of a night group of colleges. In our last session, the theme of the event was based on career development, entrepreneurship, innovation, and investment. And leadership also, which usually help the students in inducing a thought for problems which world is sustaining. In this session also, the theme is based upon startups, entrepreneurship, investments, leadership, and career development to help students understand more and gain more knowledge and information on the results of the career enrichment. This session includes a lot of knowledge and question answer rounds at the end. So even though this session is marker of the success of mission to let everyone win their goal, it also allows us to meet some of the brilliant minds of the country, which becomes the future of the globe. With all those words, here is a news to pronounce that today on the behalf of our chief guest, Ms. Aska Khan, Ms. Shirish Wajid will join us for the session, as Ms. Aska Khan is unable to initiate this session, but perhaps she will join us soon. So Ms. Shirish is a successful lady and working as a manager, HR, that is Human Resources, with GCS, that is global conflicts and stalwarts. She has been doing a lot of other great works with Madam Aska Khan, and now I would like Ms. Seher Ishwajid to tell us about her achievements and a lot of knowledgeable aspect on entrepreneurship and startups. And I guarantee that the session will be productive and worth your precious time. So without any further delay, I would like to start with the session. We would be delighted to have your suggestions and questions at the end of the session. So enjoy the session. Thank you so much. Ma'am, the floor is all yours. So please continue.
Thank you so much, Preeti, for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. And thank you all to join us, right? So here, my name is Sarish Vajan, as you already introduced myself. So I had joined Aska's company, like Global Complex of Stalwart, since before in 2020. When pandemic strike. So before that, I had 5 years of experience with UK government employees. Like I used to work for London employees, where I was work for Ministry of Justice. After that, I joined a US project, and where we work for jailers and prisoner officers. So where I maintain their salary, and I believe that HR is not all about attendance, salaries. It's more than that, and it's a wide concept that we should understand this thing, that we are a trainer, we are a speaker, we are your attendance maker, and we are also your mentor. So I had a great exposure with the UK client and US people. So prior to that, after that, first I started my journey with IT organization. There I get an exposure with UK clients. So where I also provide training and development program, and we will conduct a survey, develop for like employee orientations program for the employees and coexisting employees. Basically, I provide some soft skills training to my onboarding employees. That was called British English. Like if you were working for UK government, so British accent and British English was the utmost thing that before starting your job. So I provide them British English trainings and soft skills training. Basically, you can say so. Let's start something new all about entrepreneurship. So I'm here on behalf of Aska, and Aska will join us soon. So here we can talk about entrepreneurship. What's that, and what's that matters in our life? So entrepreneurship, basically, who is entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is a person, like, right? And entrepreneurship is a process. So when we mix together person and process, then we call entrepreneurship, right? So, what we need for entrepreneurship in our life, the need and importance of entrepreneurship in our life. So, there are lots of lots of not only ways, but our life was, in a mixed culture. We are living in a mixed culture. We have need for entrepreneurship, like it's a lifeline for the nation. So, we provide innovations like technical upgradation is must, and who's going to update us, and who's going to initiate or involve that technology in our country? Who is that? Only entrepreneur, like businessman. There is a technology in our market, there is an upgradation in the market, there are the new phenomena in the market, there are the business development areas, different business development ideas in our market, but who is going to implement in it? Only entrepreneur. And entrepreneur not only for the youth who think about their startup, but I think everyone should think for himself. He is an entrepreneur in himself, and that we call entrepreneur. And entrepreneur is not only increase profit and increase employment capital for the company, it also has a social benefit, like private and publicly we can establish our own business. Private, like if you are talking about Ratan Tata, right? He is not stable only Tata Namak, right? He uplift his business, he enhanced the product line, like different umbrella products. He started different products. He was involved in shares and holders. He was acquired Jaguar, right? So merger and acquisition is a part of entrepreneurship, only then if you think differently, only then you have a growth and opportunity for the economy. Government cannot work for us, other than private organization will only merge with us. So if we are talking about that, like business and economy, we both can mix together, do a wonderful thing. Private and publicly we can do a wonder. Like first, if we are talking about the students, right, final year students who doesn't know, who is doing BCom, BBA, they doesn't know what to do. They have a different mindset, they have different things, they have different innovation, but they do not know how to start their own business. So first thing is that a person should know, or a student should know, or self discover himself what kind of different thing in him, what kind of thing that he's expert in that. So self discovery is very, very important for a person, for a student who's in the final year or in the first year, doesn't matter, but it's very important to recognize his potential. The best thing is that to recognize his own potential, only then he will be able to discover himself or his capability. So after that only we can a person or employee or a student can generate or evaluate his own ideas into the real world. So basically I personally believe entrepreneurship is start, a person can start when he's even in the college. So self discovery is very, very important. Discovery give you the chance to discover your own potential, discover your own capabilities, where you are best in, where you can do it. After you recognize your potential and potentiality, then only you can talk about evaluating those ideas. And not only evaluating those ideas, you can plan accordingly. After you can plan it, you can rise your startup. When you are going to rise your startup, you should understand where to get the capital. Either you are going to use your own capital or your parents capital, or you are going to take a loan or the help from the government, or these schemes they are generating governments other sources. So we should understand where we are lacking behind. Some persons, some people, or some students having a lots of ideas, lots of creativity, lots of capability, but they are unable to do because of the lack of capital. So here we are not talking about capital. There are lots of ways where people can buy your ideas or people can invest on your ideas. So best thing is that you should discover your ideas. Their market is full of people who are going to invest on our innovation ideas. Best thing, I just suggest that discover yourself, enhance your capabilities, generating and evaluating your ideas, plan it accordingly, rising your startup with your capital or anything, like you can take loans or help with other or investors, then growth. And after that you will get a chance that you can harvest those things. And here we talk about entrepreneurship and career, like career enrichment. So what is career enrichment here? It is a part of what's here. It's there's, if you can google it out, there is no such created word like for career enrichment. There's, you can find only a word like job enrichment, which is the part of job design and job enhancement, right? So there's no other things, like there's no such word like career enrichment. But here we are talking about career enrichment. What is career enrichment? Here we are characterize career enrichment by career enrichment by characterizing, adding dimension to existing path to make it more involving and motivating. Like a student, I'm giving you an example. A student who's working, who's working on his project, right? And he's he's thinking about his startup. He has so many ideas. He has many things to do in his mind, only in his mind, but he's having certain fear in his mind that either taking risks would be a good one, or should I start my business in that way. So there are different mindsets. So career enrichment give you a motivation. How we can get the motivation, right? Like if you are in a job, or you are doing work in an organization, motivation are of two factors which make the organizational culture, right? Motivational, like monetary motivation, like if you are giving incentive, promotions, or giving something like related to monetary, it is also motivation. But non-monetary motivation is something that is stuck in the mind of the student or the employee, right? So monetary incentive is a different part, but non-monetary incentive is something like you motivate someone without giving any reinforcement, without giving anything, but you can motivate him by his own words. So here we are discussing different things about entrepreneurships, that in the mind of the student, how we can help them, how we can help to we can persuade them to live in their dream world. So Preeti, I think it's enough to talk about entrepreneurship. Sorry, you are not audible.
Ma'am, please unmute yourself, ma'am.
Sorry.
Yeah. We would like to know more about entrepreneurship, as you discussed about the loan and some government things.
Schemes.
We would like to know more about the schemes which government is providing, because this will be very beneficial for the students to understand where they
Yeah,
can go, how they can get to know that what is the what is the eligibility and all. So
exactly. So, Preeti, I can help you out. I have lots of members who were working with the schemes, and if I get an opportunity, and then please you can send me your email ID, and I will surely provide the student a kind of the work where my colleagues are working, and they will surely get benefited. I'll surely send their links, and I'll surely help you out in that, how to get the schemes, how the person is eligible for that, what kind of mind idea in his own himself. So we are talking about the providing innovation ideas. If the person is having that idea, so obviously government will help you out in terms of loans or schemes like I talked about.
so what kind of projection one should have? Like what, how can one make a projection report for his or her startups or something? Can you please guide us?
Yeah, sure. Like first I talk about the self discovery. He discover himself, then like a portfolio he can make his own assessment or assignment, so that he can send that assignment to the government scheme or a government followers. We will send his scheme or his assignment to that people. If the person, if the government people or the person he's liking his idea, so they will surely invest in it and they will approve their loans or schemes.
No, like I would like to understand like what should be the first thought before starting, before getting into a startup.
Yes.
Like what should be the points which needs to be understand before getting into a startup?
Yeah. So, like I told you before, self discovery is very important.
So that
After
is
that,
okay. That is okay. Let's suppose I'm a
yeah.
confident, I have an idea.
Hmm.
That is it. But what else apart from that? What else?
Think like what is in the market, right? What is in the market and what we can get from the market. What is the product demand and what is our economy want? Like, if I'm having an idea to make a soap, so is it, there are a lot of soap in the market. So what is different in that? What make your products unique? What are the things that make you unique? So our products is it able is like if you are doing a market research, is first we are doing like market niche, right? Market niche. If we are selling our product in a small market and the demand is high, so we can understand the demand of the market. So basically we deal about the people, the psychology of the people. Right now, if I talk about the trend, makeup trend, everyone is going to become a makeup artist these days. Why? Because it is in trend and market demand a makeup product, and product line is getting diversified. So diversification is our main topic. If we are enriching our products, if we are enhancing our product, it's a different thing. But if we are making our product line or characterize our product line in a different way, or this make our product unique, then it's a selling product. If you have an innovative idea, or if you have something that is demanding in the market, and your supply will surely increase, and I believe in that.
Okay. And few basic questions on the behalf of students, I would like to know, like, how one can be so innovative. Let's suppose,
Yeah.
I'm considering myself at the place of a student. Okay. And from on the behalf of them, I'm asking this question. Let's suppose I want to have a startup, but I don't know how to. As everybody is saying that we should be innovative, we should have this kind of mindset. Let's suppose I want to start, but I don't know, like, from where I can get that innovation. I'm a fresher, obviously, unless I'm experienced, I don't know much. So, like, how can I be
You're talking about the generation of idea, right?
Yes, how can they get the idea? How can they get something unique out of the
Preeti,
world?
listen, everybody, God has made everybody is a different way, right? Everybody has a different objective. So you must have some kind of different things, that you must have some kind of idea, no matter what. No matter in it's you are interested in your own career, or you are you're career oriented person, but you have different interest in your mind, or you have a different kind of mindset, but you're still working. Like you're working as an HR, but you love something which is different, like you love food, you love catering. You can start your catering business, you can start your tiffin business because you're good at cooking. It is other than your career, right? So at first I told you in my previous word, like self discovery. Self discovery is very very important. Everybody has some kind of beautiful thing in his mind. Like, I just wanted to know, Preeti, what's in your mind?
A lot of things. So because in this like my participants, maybe sometimes they have some technical issues, and this kind of question they have in their mind. Maybe sometimes they're not able to ask the question in front of
Exactly.
everybody. So that is on the behalf of them. I would like to ask these kind of questions, because I think we have one question: how to get the funding, or what platform? Uh, there was a message. How to get the funding, and or what platform are these presently to accelerate our ideation phase? So would you like to answer the question?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I already told you, like some of my colleagues were working with the private or like public organizations. So they told me many things about how to start your own startup. There are different schemes released day by day or by time to time. So we have a collection of those schemes, and if you would like, then I'll surely share it with you, where you can put your idea, where you can send your assignment to them, and they will if they like your idea, if they like your like technology or innovation, they will surely help you out in that. And Preeti, I will surely send you that links.
Sure. I think Miss Alfa Khan has joined us.
Okay.
I am smiling since when I really like the conversation, though I have recorded all of both of my stars are conversating with each other. And in the in the conversation I'm recording from here to here. Lovely conversation. I'm sure this is being truly productive for immensely productive for each and everybody out here. I
Exactly.
feel elated.
So,
That's good. That's good. There are a couple of things. In fact, I should rather say there are a whole lot of things which I don't expertise in. And Madam Sarish Wajid is an expert in that.
So yeah, it's an honor to have Madam Serish here with us. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us. Because I'm sure you have been really imparted and still
Yes, she did.
great knowledge into them. Today is your day, ma'am, Madam Serish. Okay, so I'll be
Thank you
silent
so much.
for the time being. I'll be giving the voting times in the validatory session. Please go on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, ma'am Azka, do you have anything to
Okay.
ask our chief guest today?
But yeah, Madam Serish is the chief guest for today. But with regards to the question, I just want to add into the point, Madam, what Serish has just stated is that, okay, so from Pooja states this question: how to get funding, or what platforms are there presently to accelerate our ideation phase? Okay. So, with regards to ideation phase, I think Serish has rightly stated the platforms which she has stated, and, she will be sharing. And, so do you know about the investments done by the, government of India? That is something which I told you yesterday, you got to do the self-research and all, the major you go for spoon feeding and all, it may lead to some sort of, uh, igniting of the funnel when it comes to the inception. Nevertheless, now when okay, so I want to go in the second phase now. When it comes to your brand has come into investment must, but
Yes.
not a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, so and also when it comes to the second phase of your brand is launch and all, like I always say, okay, how many of you are there on LinkedIn? Just tell me one thing. How many of you are there on LinkedIn? That's a simple question. Just raise hands. You're there on LinkedIn. I'm there on LinkedIn. Serish, are you there on LinkedIn?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah. So we don't. You will not believe that I met Mr. Anand Raj and Madam Preeti, in a way, indirectly on LinkedIn. Okay. So just imagine, had we not met on LinkedIn, or had we not met, by any means, could this event take place? No, right? So that is something which we have to highly emphasize is on networking. Okay, creating perception and creating an influence there, that you have to take. Angel investments matters a lot. In angel investments, the stake will be of the person will be 40%, 60% would be your stake in the startup, in the brand and all. And when you take the investment, you provide a great ROI means return on investment. Okay, so and when this thing takes into come into being and all, it creates a great amount of revenue, and you got to ensure that it has to be lucrative in a way that it is highly gainful and cost effective. Okay, now before anything into being, you have to ensure that you cannot make the position of a angel investor go into waste. Okay, and even if you are taking the investments from the government, you got to ensure that your pitching of an idea is not a waste. Okay, one, what you can write at these points. Okay, it has to be innovative, it has to be problem solving. Okay, it has to be providing a solution to the masses. Okay, and fourth point, it has to have a good ROI. These are the 4 points. Okay, because be it an angel investor, be it a funding from the government side, they will be keeping a high grade of monitoring. Okay, they'll highly monitor your business module, your loopholes. If they discover any loophole, God knows, if lucky are you that if they start mentoring you. But then if you discover any sort of a loophole and not quite sustainable, then they will be stepping back. They'll be saying, bye bye, we cannot do it. I'm pretty sharp on my tongue right now, but that's the harsh reality. Okay, so in order to avoid that, in order to refrain from such situation that they just get afraid that, okay, if even if we invest 20 lakhs into this business, into this product, we are quite likely to face a loophole. We are quite likely to do that. Why did global conflux stalwart so far did not go for angel investment? I mean, let's keep it on us. We even until today have not gone for angel investment. Even forget the government, because we know that where we stand, and that is how we evaluation and estimation has to be there. Okay, we could have easily gone. We could have even got, but the cases had we even got today, we knew the the ROI, the estimation, and we have done the analysis. And somebody has to say something. Satya, no. That's possible, Mr. Anand, if you could mute him. Nevertheless, now, so that is the case. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know, it takes a lot of courage to, challenge it. It is entrepreneurship is challenging. Okay, entrepreneurship is challenging. People around the world, tomorrow, Madam Serish, yesterday and today morning, she came up with this idea of, starting a consultancy firm, and bridging the gap between the job seekers and the company recruiters. So this is again entrepreneurship. Okay, entrepreneurship could be anything. You collect clay, shape it in a form of earring, bake it, put the earring hook, and start selling the earrings, handmade earrings. You can do that. That's entrepreneurship. Home-based things, smallest of the smallest things. Okay, there are a whole lot of business would sell just a scarf. They sell scarves. They sell bottles, perhaps. Okay, so this is entrepreneurship again. Okay, so remember two things. Your clients, your community of consumers have to be sustainable, symbiotic, sustainable. That was one point which did you show the presentation, Zaresh? There was a
No,
point where no,
no.
you are yet to show.
Okay.
No, have you shown that?
No. Hello, am I
Okay,
audible?
yeah, okay, now you are. So are you yet to show?
Aska, I haven't shown yet.
You have not shown yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are yet to show. Okay, so yes, so that's the case. So we emphasize on making it symbiotic. So keep the the
Aska,
relationship.
sorry to interrupt you, but it would be very clear if you can, show it with the slide, like the way you are talking. If
Okay,
you are showing it by slide, or what kind of mindset you have, so it will give a flower in that. So please,
okay,
if you
all
would
right.
like to show.
All right, let me do that then. Okay, if somebody
Sure,
could make me the host now. So let me just complete the sentence. It's like,
sure.
do you know a friendship? Let's suppose, my friendship with Anand, Preeti, Serish. It is here. It's like a friendship. Friendship has to be maintained. So that's the relationship we have, So connect on n number of by default, like we said, by default, connect on, various forums. I got a question. Can we sell our patent of invention to other foreign investors? That you can. And just let me read it for one. Can anybody of you make me the host? I will fill in India. Was filed in India. Can we sell a patent invention to? Yeah, of course, of course. I have a friend. I think it's Gautam Mani Kandan says this. Gautam, Preeti or Raj, I request you if you could make me the host so that I can share you the slides. So Gautam, your idea is right. I have a friend in Hyderabad. What he does is he makes an innovative technical devices. Okay, and then what he does is that he got the payment from the government of India. The government of India gave him 2 patents. He owns 2 patents, and then he got investments from Oman. Oman is a country adjacent to Yemen, and a whole lot of things. So that's the case. So that is possible, completely possible. In fact, I should say, when you get the because the currency value of the Middle Eastern countries in comparison to India, you say UAE, Dubai, and all, and even if you see about talk about Scandinavian countries, they actually pay you high, because India have a set of currency value, and it automatically generates. So that's the case. So if any one of you could make me the host, I can share you. It is completely possible. It is completely possible, Gautam. There's yes to your case. Pavitra, you have something to say? Okay, I am the host now, so I can share it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so just a moment. Okay, so we'll give, in simpler terms, if I'm audible, yeah, in simpler terms, I would like to tell you slightly about our company. Hang on for a minute, okay? Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know how I am not able to press F5. I never wanted all of these slides to be visible. Nevertheless, so I'm sure this is visible. Okay, we'll share. Like yesterday, Preeti wanted to, ask me. In fact, ask us today, and Anand is there too. To know about GCS. We call it GCS in simpler words. Yeah. So what GCS would actually do, and what all things are there, and how we can actually provide a solution to the problem. And yes, not to be forgotten, we are also very young. Okay, we are very, very young. So that was one of the cases why we didn't go for angel investments. We are very young. If you even exclude the pandemic time, we have hardly been into the coming of in a competency. We are not in a state of competency. That's to be kept in mind. Okay, so yes, so we are not giving competence to any of our we don't have rivals. The only rival we have is a procrastination failure. and that is what we believe
Sorry for
in.
the interruption. I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Yes, ma'am. That was a wonderful session. Like it's like flowing. I have a question. Like, what's the real deal? Like, if we make things happen, see, we have potential persons from India.
Okay.
We have patents. We have projects. We have investors, like like crowdfunding kind of investors. See, I'm just getting a lot of messages in my WhatsApp status, and a lot of people are ready to pay 10 lakh, 5 lakh, 3 lakh, something like that. See, we are ready. See, what's the next kind of moment? See, you people are doing really great, and I want you to be there. That's what they are telling me all about. Like, I want people to handle these things. See, every day I'm just getting a lot of messages after each and every session. One is from Bangalore. It's from Karnataka, state of Karnataka. She is telling me that, Anand sir, I'm just having 3 lakh of Indian rupees. It's my hard-earned money. I'm ready to put on this scenario. I'm ready. What am I supposed to do? And one is from Tamil Nadu. She is saying that, Anand sir, I have 50,000 Indian rupees. 50,000. I'm ready to do that. See, I want guidelines and I want mentorships. So these people are like, like coming to many aspects. We want people to organize. That's what, I want you people to talk. You are people at, this was really a great, wonderful experience, like talking with you people, but still we want to make things about the real deal. See, let's say, like I have some students. She is ready to pay 20,000 Indian rupees. She is ready to pay 5,000 Indian rupees. She is ready to pay, and he is ready to pay like 40,000, 1 lakh, 4 lakh, 3 lakh, something like that. So when it comes to, converting all those things, definitely it will go beyond 2 to 3 crores of Indian rupees. With that much potential of 5 days of program, we can move like anything. Like you know what I mean? It comes to equity, comes to shares. We want to discuss on that aspect because I'm totally held up with lot of activities. Like each and every person is coming up. See, you people are doing really great. I'm updating that, and I want to be in. I am in. You want me to pay? I'm ready. What is my returns? When it comes to returns, what we are going to do them? Like these people are asking us. I have a lot of questions on my personal WhatsApp messages and Telegram messages.
That's really nice. You can beat your chest with the happiness. Yes, I have them. That's human resource is a great resource. That's great. Okay, Anand. Now I want to answer each and every question in two aspects. Okay. Now, we got to see the the demolition. If you understand, the structure. I'm getting the word. Thousand lakhs and all. Now, those people are asking you for consultancy, which means that they have money and they're asking you where can they invest in. Okay. Now, if that work you are not doing.
Actually, ma'am, sorry for the interruption. Actually, it's not like consulting. It's like something like way beyond that. Like, see, they are saying that I have some money. I'm ready to invest on you peoples.
Okay.
Let's say like Anand is ready to invest on Azakan 10,000 Indian rupees right now.
Okay.
Something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
because people are seeing the profiles and people are moving things and this has to happen, right? That's the deal.
That's the key. Yeah. So that is exactly first they got to tell their interest in you. Now since your CIM is majorly into education, right? It is into education.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Education. Yeah. So they can only invest in education. That's something which you are offering.
Ma'am, not into education, ma'am. They are into different business aspects. See, the one who is selling a sanitary napkin, she's from Tamil Nadu. She's doing organic sanitary napkins. You know what I mean? She is into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
She's doing business. She is having a lot of contacts and she is willing to execute her product globally. You know why? Because these people are doing something and really great, and I want to be in that association. She's approaching me. I want this opportunity to be on our table. Something like, see, sanitary napkin is okay, fine. And she wants to execute that. She is ready to give some certain aspects of financial things to us. And she wants to execute her product. She is, handmade products of sanitary napkin with organic materials. I'll just share the product details. I have that.
Sorry for the interruption, but it was not only the great idea, but it's an invention. The organic product like selling sanitary napkin. It's an old idea, but adding organic words, make a different one. So this is the innovation. This make our startup, on a peak. This is the thing that we are demanding as a public. We are demanding the different thing that is benefited of our health. When pandemic strike in our life, everyone is going to chia seed and fennel seed and all, because we are thinking about our health. We are earlier we were thinking that we can live our life, or we have a different dreams, and we have a different career. But after COVID, we think that life is very short. We think about our health. We start doing yoga. We are doing gym. So it's a very great idea to be organic and to sell something which is related to organic product. And I just want the detail of that product. Aska, it's a very good thing, and I think we should discuss about this.
We should.
Yes,
Certainly.
ma'am. Ma'am, actually similar to this, see, we have a lot of potential students waiting, in a streamline. We need to organize them. Something like, we'll talk about this college. This college has around 7,000 students, only this college. we have 30 plus colleges similar to this. But we'll talk about this particular college, 7,000 students of that much potential. We need to do something, that's what I am connecting you all people. You need to do that because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, I got it. Now, do you mind if I just say?
Yes, ma'am. Stay, ma'am.
Yeah. So now this is excellent. You know why? Because see, you have created a perception, you have created a whole lot of things in the last year and all. So that is why, they have gained a lot of trust in you. Now, to provide a solution to their, problem, and to provide, to actually accentuate their business, funnel and business result, to, augmentate that, you need to do channel partnering. Those people who are into retail, okay, so what you could do is that you can introduce their products, introduce their projects and all to them. Like, for example, do it with us. Okay, we will take it to the market, we'll generate the revenue, we'll give it to you, we'll take our share, and that is how it's gonna be. That's one. Second point is that, if, for example, they are ready to pay you, or they want to execute it, I suggest you something. Why don't you organize an exhibition? Okay, exhibition, and there will be multiple, that you can organize a footfall of approximately 10,000 people and all in your city and all. So, and then there will be people coming and buying and all, and that could be done. Okay, this is
Yes,
second.
ma'am.
Third
Yes,
is
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, we are planning. We are planning even more bigger. You know why? Because actually, our team is flying to Dubai next month regarding this thing, and we'll plan the exhibition because we have some own magazine kind of aspects. Like, magazine has to show who Azakan is, who Preeti ma'am is, and who Anand is, and what is all about the entire college. So that magazine, you won't, just believe me, that magazine going to be the topest selling gross in that entire state. So I want this to happen in India. I want this to happen in the entire part of the, globe. So when it comes to big, we need peoples, we need potential peoples like you, like Preeti ma'am, like, like Elasola ma'am, and people are ready. Yesterday I got a call saying me that, Anand, bring 5 peoples, 5 students. I'll pay their, travel expenses, all kind of things. I want potential 5 kids from India. I'll pay. I totally pay that. I'll recruit them. This is what contact is all about. Because they are a CEO of a company, they run on a bigger organization. But when it comes to things, we need to organize, like, like in a single thing. See, about India, like, I don't want you to, tell these aspects. Like, see, India is big. We have a lot of colleges, a lot of resources is big. Even if you ask a question, the kids will not answer. You know why? Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am inferior. I'll not speak. But they have questions. These kids are like anything. They are rushing. They are, they are up to us, but they will not answer. If I say something, I'll feel bad. My English is wrong. Put that, sir, Anand sir, I just give something. They're feeling like that. They're feeling, but their resources. See, I have been to 75 colleges for the past 12 years. I see the same thing. Maybe the payment differs, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. But when it comes to students, I even find tier 1 college students are same like that as tier 3. They'll not speak. But they believe you. Since you are a speaker, they believe you. If Anand sir says,
Exactly.
I believe him. I want you to speak. I want you. They're coming up. Just now they're coming up. See, lot of rural backgrounds are there. Especially this college. I have been working for the past 2 years. That much. This principal, ma'am, Dr. Monica she's taking a lot of effort. Talking about the coordinator, Mr. C. Sundar, he is also up to like anything. He used to drive 30 kilometers early morning, 3 a.m. for the students. Obviously, he's getting salary and she's getting salary, like, okay, but fine, not like that. These peoples are true leaders. Obviously, misunderstanding happens. Obviously, it was happening. Myself and Sri Sundar sir, lot of things are happening. But Sri Sundar sir and Tirumulan and these people are doing really great things. I want this to be global. This to be really global. I have many contacts. See, lot of investors are there. What's next? See, I'll share all the profiles. People are there. CEO of company, and one is ready to invest. One is from Vietnam, even from Russia. People are there. Just move. We need to move. I want those kind of thoughts from you peoples, like you, Preeti ma'am, and you. It's all because of you.
I feel highly elated that you really liked it. So, let's do this. After this conference, we'll talk. We'll have some separate meeting with all the GCS members and us. We'll decide a date in the first or second week of August, conveniently. And then we'll discuss each and everything. Now, since you told about students, we are coming up with education things. Okay, so to enhance development skills, to enhance enrichment, we say that personality enrichment, that's one. And I tell you, I just give an example of mine. Okay, the other day I was in a conversation with I should say an entrepreneur from UK. Okay, and when I was just responding to his questions and all, he asked me this question: where are you from, and are you really from India? And that was the case. And I wondered, why did he ask this question? Is because of the accent? That's one. Second is because of the way I have carried myself, and that is exactly we have to train, mentor, condition the mind, and program our minds, program the minds of the young students of this universities and colleges and schools. Because I tell you, there are engineers who get the marks of 9.3 CGPA, 9.8 CGPA, but they don't get the job. Why? Because of the English not being proper, because of the confidence not being proper. And that's the case, right? And something I think we should work upon the skills, their skills and all. We can monetize it, we can make it exceptionally well for them. And I think that's the problem. We are the solution providers. We can do that, Mr. Anand. How about this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I also see a lot of people are there. We need to organize some certain things. See, if we can publish a magazine, that's going to be the toppest selling thing. We have potential of that. We want to be organized. Organizing things. That's why I want you, I want Preeti ma'am, I want everybody. That's what this is all about. No, ma'am, this is happening. Yesterday, I'm just getting a call from Dubai. A person is telling me that I'm ready. Anand, what's next? You please tell me. When you're going to fly to Dubai? He was asking me, literally. That is he's the person. He's not just like that person. He's a top profile person. We need to get appointment to speak with him. He's just like that, chatting with me in WhatsApp, telling me that, Anand, you're doing great. You people are really great. Just come to Dubai. We'll speak up. What's next? I'm not able to answer them. See, I'm feeling hard. I want big peoples on board. I want big.
I just wonder that,
And Aska, I can see his enthusiasm, and, you should tell him that if I just wanted to go Dubai by now, so first we should go to the Russia and then quarantine 15 days. After that, we will eligible to go to the Dubai. So it's better to go in November.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is what
You
is
have
all
a great
about.
idea.
This is what is all about, ma'am. Speak, everyone speak. This is what is all about. See, I haven't seen this kind of conversation in an entire Zoom call. See, students will listen. They'll mute themselves, they'll listen. That's it. They'll go. End of the day, they'll get certifications. People need to talk. Students need to talk. See, Gautam is the one and only person coming up and speaking on board. He's telling his ideas, he's telling things. If everybody speaks, that's really great. You can feel my energy, right? That's what it's all about. It's not my energy. It's our energy. Like people are there. This particularly this college has that much of potential. That much of potential.
It's really great to hear that. Because we mostly talk about IIMs and IIT and IIM people, in a final year, they give their designation project. And in that means a student should be able to give an idea about a startup. We should talk about, we are only talk about FMS college, we are talking about IIT, IIMs, because they are giving an idea. But what about other colleges, right? So you are giving a great innovation. You have a great mindset. And Aska, I think we should discuss this thing separately. And I think we should go with that. But this time, I think we should go ahead with global conflicts and stalwart. Like we have different things. And I hope this thing will attract you soon.
Yeah, so thank you very much. It's good that in between of the conversation and presentation you stated the problem. So this is how we can even mold our conversations, further conversations. It's good. Whatever happens for the best. So Anand, what you can do is that after these conversations you can share the brochures and prospect. We should do that. And then in the second or first week of August we'll sit together. Okay, now since you are in Chennai, Preeti can meet me in Delhi, but then since you're in Chennai and all of these, the discretion board, your discretion board, we'll talk about what we can do. Okay, the solution to a problem is I was not like this just even 3 years ago. I was not like this. What made me like this is the exposure. Okay, what made Serish like this is the exposure. Preeti was made like this with the exposure. Anand, exposure. Okay, so exposure is a solution. Okay, the problem why we face that the students don't speak up, they don't have courage, sometimes it's because at the first day they want to observe. Everything starts from observation. Anand, that's the case. They want to observe. I know that. I know the temperament of people aging from 16 to 27 years. And they understand when they start, they want to observe first. Sometimes they don't even know what is CIM or what is presentation and how PPT works. They don't even know the meaning of CV. They got to know, there was one person I was mentoring, and then he told me, ma'am, I only know the word resume, and I only know the CV is curriculum vitae. So that's the case. And when it comes to pronunciation, vocabulary building, and then segmentation and all, realizing all of these things, I realize it. It's people, we cannot instill something which is of hot shot and all when we don't function on the foundational level. You're getting me? So that is exactly which we have to work upon. We can have the best of the angel investors, we can generate sponsorship, we can have money, and we can fly to Dubai and all. But that's the solution, is that we have to bring our students together.
Aska, like if you are working in an organization, like we were working in an organization like in an MNC, and we after 1 year, after completion 1 year, we provide them a process improvement idea to the company, like how to improve the process, right?
Yeah.
No matter how good idea you are having or what kind of mindset you have, they will not accept it until and unless you will give them a copy of assignment, right?
Yeah.
So you have to implement the things, you have to write the things in a better way so that your idea will understand by others. So here is a barrier. Here is a barrier in our community. We have lots of ideas, but we don't have a discipline how to show to others, right?
Yes. One other point. Point by point, she's stating. That's wonderful. Yes. So Anand, how do you feel about it? We should start giving exposure to the student. Like
Yes,
this
ma'am.
event
Yes,
was
ma'am.
exposure to
Yes,
them.
ma'am. I want the college coordinator Sri Sundar sir to speak up.
Okay, do it.
Sir, are you online? Sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please speak up, sir. Please speak up, sir. This is the opportunity. Please speak up.
Yes, sir.
Sir, this is the opportunity. I just want you to, speak.
So actually, what is the conversation is happening? Actually, I am sorry.
The conversation is all
Actually, can you
about the
explain?
benefit of the students and the benefit of the entire fraternity. That's what the conversation is all about. My point is like I have seen Sri Sundar driving all the way along without even brushing his teeth. He's coming up for the students. Not only for his salary, not only for his college, he's coming up with some certain ideas.
Ah,
The same thing has to go global. I want you to speak, please.
You want to grow? You want to go global?
Yes, we want to go. Not I want to go. We want to go global.
See, actually, what is the thing is, as far as our college is concerned, as far as our students are concerned, they are from a rural background. You know very well that in India, especially in South India, there is a practice that if a student is coming out of his study, what will happen? The next step is going to become an employee of an organization only, rather than become an entrepreneur. That is the tradition we are following. Even in their family, even in their friends, even they have a very good business idea, but their circumstances, their atmosphere is forcing them to get a job, to search for a job only. Their first preference is job only. So that is the situation. Atmosphere is prevailing here. That is the main problem. That is the main problem which I am also seeing. So they want to break this ice. This is the problem we are encountering. Even though they have a very good business idea, even though they have entrepreneurial quality, their circumstances and their atmosphere is forcing them to search for a job first. So that is the problem. If we overcome the problem, then we can look up for going global. So that is my opinion. Sorry if I am wrong. So that is the
you are right.
That is
You
the
are
nature
really right.
prevailing here. So that is a problem we are facing. That I want to explain here, sir. Thank you.
Yes, you are really right. We are facing this kind of things all the way. So we need solutions.
Yeah.
So my point is that what's on my table? I have investors, I have high profile persons. That's on my table.
Okay.
Preeti ma'am is doing a lot of big things. She is organizing each and everything. It's really hard. And you people are doing really great each and every seminars. But my point is,
no doubt that our students have very good business ideas. But if they want to come up their business ideas, means they are struggling there. In that point only, they are struggling there, even though they have business idea, good business idea. So
yes, sir. Yesterday, I had a post in LinkedIn from someone. He told me that he's from India. Actually, he's from India. You know him personally. He's from India. His name is Satish. He has started his beehive. He is the deciding authority of Fly Emirates from Dubai.
Okay.
He got high profile in the sense like when it comes to Middle East, we'll talk about His Highness, Her Highness, something like that. Those people are watching us. Those people are watching our YouTube channel and they're asking what these guys are doing. Like we need to bring them up. That's what they are doing. He told me personally in a voice note that Anand, bring up. Anand, bring me on my table. I have 10,000 rupees. See, let's say you have 5,000 rupees. Let's say Preeti ma'am have 3,000 rupees. We just connect and the thing is done. We are on the end game right now. That's what I really believe. It's about 12 plus years of dream. Not like, I don't want this conversation to end just like that. Because, see, even thousands and thousands of Zoom call is happening. Thousands and thousands of Zoom call, events, sessions, personal development programs are happening. What's about us? We need to make some moves. Peoples are there. Ma'am is there. I believe. That's what. I just blindfold myself. I am ready to, rage.
Yes, sir. Yes, that is the point here. There are people around the students, around the budding entrepreneurs. There are people to support them with a very good technical knowledge and everything. But the point is, they have to come forward and they have to use it. I think this is the time for the.
I'll just go some personal
students.
aspects. See, I know you like for the past 2 years.
Okay.
How much drive you have done for this college? It's not only for salary. I know that. See, with that, rusted shirts, you are driving for the students. It's not for your salary. I know that. I want this to be registered on this conversation. See, the next move is the big stop. Our team is flying next month. I want everybody to be the part of that, and not the usual Zoom call. Not like that. I don't want this to happen. See, I want things to happen.
Yeah, for that I have already taken the initiative, sir. What I have taken is I started collecting the database. I started collecting the database from the students. I'm going to circulate the forms.
Sir.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's about Anand Raj's question?
Sir, yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, sir. So, what about your question, sir, regarding over?
Yes, ma'am. We are supposed to unleash things, ma'am. See, we have only hardly 1 week of the beginning. We have hardly 1 week, like August first week.
Yeah.
Lot of bigger scale profiles are watching us.
Right.
Everybody's watching us, especially on a second day of event. Speech you have given about the college that has been heard from many people outside India. That is those people are, see, I want to meet them. I'll take appointment for 1 week, but they have seen, but they have seen like they're asking me, what is this? With these kind of potential, you people are just come do it. That's what they're telling.
So, what did you expect from us, Anand Raj, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll tell you, ma'am. I'll open up. I'll open up. A perfect coordination. A perfect coordination. A perfect organizing things about students. That's it, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting money. Not like that.
Yeah.
My point is like simple, straight thing. We have those. We'll talk about this particular college. We have 7,000 students.
Yeah.
You are the principal making things done. I know that for the past 2 years. We'll make some decisions to move.
Sure.
I'll tell in few points. Yes, ma'am. Yes, take your time. Yes.
Okay, sir. We will support on our area. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Preeti ma'am, are you online? Preeti ma'am, are you online, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Yes, ma'am. So,
sure, sir.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, with these kind of potential things, we need to have some organizing things. That's it. That's what I believe. I don't want to end this Zoom call just like a normal call.
Yeah. We expect the same from your side. So it should not be just as an international webinar as Zoom meet as usual, instead of lecturing or discussing. It should come to that is on a live mode. We need your support to go ahead with a new startup. In our part of side, we will take our students to support you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, lot of Zoom conferences and a lot of things are happening. When it comes to us, we are doing really big things, ma'am. Ma'am, really great, ma'am. I'm totally, that's why I'm just muting my video. I just really want to speak certain things from my heart. That's why I'm just telling. Ma'am, you know about the potential of each and everybody, ma'am. Ma'am, we'll just do it. That's it.
Sure. One thing yesterday I forgot to say about our trust, Azaka Khan, ma'am. Yesterday I forgot to say about that. That is our institution belongs to regarding KKO Muhammad Ibrahim Trust, right? We are having about 3 to 4 trusts which has been gathered for our B.Ed education. Annai Fatima, KKO, Muhammad Ibrahim, so on, so on. About 4 trusts we have been running. Our arts belong to KKO Muhammad Ibrahim. In that, our institution support some of our rural students who have been economically downtrodden. They are giving a concession as well as free education for our students. And one more thing is regarding about ANR scheme, Annai New Revolution. This scheme is specially for that our students, the students they donate, that is per day rupee 1 something. That is up to what they can contribute for their students. In our class, so for example, take over about 60 students are inside the class. 2 or 3 can't able to continue their studies due to the economic background. So in that situation, the class students, they will collect the money just of 1 rupee. It's their own interest. We never force them or we never induce them to put over your money for their studies and all. But students, they willingly contribute per day 1 rupee. It collects over per month of 30 rupees. That is for per head. So the group of students, they formed a forum of Annai New Revolution. They contribute the money for the education of their classmates. So this has been doing over for about past of 18 years, and most of them have been benefited and they have been placed over in a good corporate. Okay. So in turn, after they had placed, they have become an alumni. They in turn contribute the fund for the welfare of this ANR revolution for their studies. So this is our best practices which has been followed over in our institution.
That is excellent, ma'am. That is excellent. Ma'am, okay. So I want to know what help do you need from us as an organization, Global Conflux of Stalwarts, as a company? What are your needs?
But if possible, that is if some of the students, if they're having an idea to become an entrepreneur, they want to place over in a good corporate. In what mode do you expect our students to be placed there? Either with good communication or good placement or good tracking of records in their academic, or you need over any innovative ideas to be promoted in order to start your business. Okay, whatever may be, it somewhat it has to benefit to our students. That's the thing I need over. Either of placement, either of to become an entrepreneur, or that's the thing. Only 2 things. One to be get an employment. Other one is regarding over to become an entrepreneur. That is, their family has to be well settled based on over this particular candidate financial assistance. That's the thing I need.
That's very normal. That's very obvious. That's really cute, because ma'am, you have a vision, not just for the student for being academically strong, but also being financially independent, financial literacy. You know, ma'am, to be financially independent, before financial independency, there should be financial literacy.
Okay.
And for financial literacy, we are the ones who will be helping you in the entire go. Okay. So you know, you can connect with us.
Sure.
Yeah. And then, you know, how can we do that? How can we do that, Mr. Anand? How can we do that?
Yes, I'm there. I'm planning to go and meet Principal Ma'am personally with the team directly. We'll talk. We are going there.
Okay, because you're within the state.
Yeah, not like same district. It'll take like around 6 to 7 hours from Chennai to reach Kumbakonam. The place is called Kumbakonam. So we need to travel like 6 to 7 hours.
Nice. Okay, cool, ma'am. But then, you know, we can always connect. We can have your numbers. We can have you know, the interactions and all, and email IDs and all of the connection things we can do. But because, you know, ma'am, we are from Delhi. Our headquarters are in Delhi, the northern India. So, you know, you should have the support from northern India as well as an institution. Okay, that's one. Second is that we have, huge pool of database. There should be recruitments, enrollments in your university, in your college for admissions. We can help you with that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And we can always do that. We can help you with admissions. We can help you with the mentoring of financial literacy and everything we can do. We can, everything is online. So this would be our forte, because education is one thing. You can do that. So, ma'am, I will suggest you, if you could send us your connection details. If you can send us your connection details here, that would be wonderful. Okay. So that we can start the things into process ASAP. Okay.
That is, you need the details of our institution, or regarding mail IDs like that.
Your administration department and yours as well, because you are the leader there, right?
Sure, ma'am. Sure, we will send all the details to you, ma'am. If possible, one more suggestion from my side. Some of the students may have a dream to come that is to get an employment in abroad. Okay, in such a situation, that is in how they can enter there. Just of having a degree alone, it's not enough for them to get to employment in abroad. They had to pay some amount to their, that is for the intermediary to get an employment. If your students want to go for Canada, Germany, they can clear their TOEFL or IELTS, so and so on. Okay. So in if they want to get an opportunity in United Arab or somewhere else, is it possible for you to help them?
Yeah, human resource industry is one thing which we know. Sarish knows it, is because we have tie-up with the the companies. That's one. With the consultancies, we bridge the gap between the job seekers and the company recruiters. Cool. The policy and why we are very different is that we have nothing to do with the student. Rather, mentor them, channelize them, show them the vision, and recruit them. Okay.
Also,
That's the case.
Aska, there's a you can see the Dardo kind of applications, or where the student can enroll himself if the person is bright, or a student is very bright in his academic record, so he can enroll himself in Dardo scheme, and they will provide an opportunity to get an opportunity in abroad, in Germany especially, for free scholarship or 100% scholarship.
Ma'am, can you able to share the details so that we will circulate to our students? So if the students are interested, they can apply.
Government only once in a year, release that scheme, and due to COVID, it's not released yet. But once it's released, we will surely send it to you.
Okay, in Germany, ma'am. In Germany.
Yeah, in Germany, especially for BTech student and for masters and PhD.
For masters and PhD. Okay. Can you able to, that is once again come again, ma'am? What type of scholarship is that? Can you able to
yeah, they provide 100% scholarship for PhD student
and master degree.
And master degree. But the thing is that the student should be very bright, and he should have a very bright ideas in his mind. And one thing, Aska, I think we should also include in that meeting, that here we are talking about entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurship, we should also talk about entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
So entrepreneurship is something like, you have a great idea, you have a great mindset, but you do not have enough money to start your own startup, right? So in that case, a person or a student can be eligible for entrepreneurship. In that, he will have all the ideas. He will run the company like his owner, but he is not an owner. He will not be an entrepreneur. He will be an entrepreneur. There's a difference between an employee and entrepreneur. Entrepreneur take money. They work assigned to work. They work like whatever assigned to by the owner or the employer. But entrepreneur are something who generate idea. They are very innovative. They distribute work to other employees. So student also should think about entrepreneurship. If they are not having money, but they have a great mindset, great intellect, great IQ, they can also do a job as an entrepreneurship under the entrepreneurship.
Sure. Yes.
Things
That's
are
it.
happening.
Yeah.
Things are really happening. This
That's
is
it.
what I want. Things are happening.
Shh. It's on the mic.
And
So
we can exchange our contact numbers. You can send it
exactly,
to
ma'am.
me.
Everybody is having your profile, and it's done. See, you can just Google it. Just Google it. Things are on the touch. You can even connect with principal, ma'am. Just talk. Just
Azad,
unleash your
can you
ideas.
send the details? Right now, I will send in the chat box. Already Anand Raj is having. I will send my professional mail ID as well as a WhatsApp number. So in future, if we have that is of any idea, we can book it with the live projects. Right, ma'am?
Sure,
The
ma'am.
support of Anand Raj and Preeti ma'am and with my ED sir, we can promote it. Right, ma'am? Huh? So our NAC also expect, our accreditation body also expect these types of mode of execution. So what are the tie-ups you are having? Those tie-up artists, how they promote the students, how they develop their excellence. Okay. So in that perspective, they have been asking the chorus just of having an academic of getting a degree. Rather than that, so what are the promotional activities with this MOE partners we have been prolonging on? That's the thing we need. It's a project. Right now, I will share my that is my mail ID also. That is my official mail ID and WhatsApp number. In future, with the support of Anand Raj Preeti, we can execute over to the live projects. Right, ma'am? Is there
Sure,
any
ma'am.
issue? Shall I share it on or Anand?
Ma'am, you just share, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Please share.
Issue on it. Shall I? Okay.
Things are happening, ma'am. We are on board. Next week, we are flying to Dubai for the next deal.
Okay, sure.
But
Okay.
for that, you have to go Russia first.
It all comes to by the grace of God, it all goes to a right path. Right.
My apologies. This is not a formal kind of a Zoom meeting. Maybe it can kind of a shift some side steps, but
Okay.
this is not a formal kind of a Zoom conference. This is a deal. Job is done. I'm really
Okay.
happy.
This Zoom meet has to benefit the student society. The next generation has to be benefited. The economy has to be standardized. So in this pandemic, most of them on financial crisis. Students are they feel very tough enough in order to pay even their course fees. They are going for there is no job opportunities for them. Parents are not going for job. They just be idle in their home. They don't know how to prolong it. So somehow our institution supports them. So after the completion of the degree, they don't know what to prolong on. That life is the question mark. So somehow we had to give them a proper guidelines to uplift their career. That should, as an educated person, as an entrepreneur, as an having a MOU with you peoples, the great peoples, you had to support the rural background which is situated in Tamil Nadu, Kumbakonam students to uplift their economic status. That's the support I need over from you great peoples.
Ma'am, there is an option. Go to the chat box. There is an option of selecting Azka Khan. And there you can share the details. It will be personal. It will
Okay.
be encrypted.
Okay, sure. I will send in person to you, right, ma'am?
Yes, there is an option of selecting my name.
Okay. This I am. This is. I am from my friend mobile. I connected from my friend mobile, ma'am. So my mobile has been in some other Zoom meet. I have been in another meet, so I put it on to my friend, and this is my friend mobile. Through this, I send my information. Right, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah. I will send in person to you.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Fine, all right. This is not a common Zoom meet, and this is happening. I'm really with that, Preeti ma'am. And you need to take care of things, ma'am.
Wait a second.
All right. Nevertheless, let's move on with this. Okay. Thank you very much, Serish.
Let's go formally. Let's go formally.
Let's go formally.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go formally. I have to share the screen. Yeah. So thank you very much, Serish. You had stated about Dardo and also DAD actually. It is in Germany, DAAD, DAD, right? If you know about that.
I'm not aware about that, but Dardo, yeah, one
Dardo.
thing that Dardo, DARDO.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So yes, moving ahead. Can you all see? Hello everyone. It's a time and it's a fun time now. Okay, it's interesting time. No any more conversations. So can you all see this? Can you all see the slides?
Yes.
Okay. So here I would like to introduce my company to you. Just a moment. I'm just responding to someone. All right. So like as I was discussing this with you, this is our company's logo, icon, and how it seems. Okay. Let me tell you, it is just not a company; it's a whole big fraternity for tomorrow. And now I tell you why. It's because we in the age and hours coming from now, we will be pan industrial. Okay. Uh, okay. Yes. So I would like to tell you about our discretion board. Unfortunately, Serish is not here for the fact that she was not available that day we had this event. Okay, so this is a group of our people. Okay, we have our CA, Chartered Accountant from Ahmedabad. Gujarat is another big hub of business. Okay, then we have the technical directors here. Okay, he's CA, they are the technical directors dealing into all of that. Then we have a public relations, then we have hospitality, then we have them as our associates when it comes to digital marketing, and then Serish, then there are research director was absent, the social media, so a lot of people. Okay, but fortunately I have Serish here. That's great. So this is how we are. What we feel is that the best way we can all progress, we can all unite in only a way, we have to instill love. Love is not just a romantic word, but love is actually, you can only give something 100%. You can only give your best only a thing which you love. You have 5 subjects to study. Let's suppose you like English. Okay, you love that, and you will score the best, the highest in English. Rather, you will study more for English, right? Isn't that the case? So similarly, we instill that kind of best organizational structure, behavior, and we are always there to constant motivate each other, always a text away and all. So that's the case we have in our mind. Okay. Now moving ahead, we believe, I missed a slide, discuss, discern, and decide. When we discuss, when it comes to sometimes the solution, sometimes within agile, I have to take this decision. Sometimes, it happened in the month of April. Okay, we were discussing about future ideas. We are coming with huge lot of things ahead. Something which can actually accentuate. We are coming with IIE, India International Expo in Pragati Maidan. In 2022, we have our mega project there, and we already have a tie-up with the government of India, and it is in the recognition with them. Ministry of Home Affairs is there with us, and Ministry of Corporate Affairs too, and Finance Ministry. Okay, and then either in Pragati Maidan, or if the place is yet to be decided, or City Fort. Okay. Now that's the case. Dream Tourist is a business networking event, and it's a brand by us because we global conflux stalwarts, since this unprecedented storm of COVID-19 had adversely affected the world, we truly understand economic, social economic system. Have you seen that the huge businesses which used to be on the scale of 7, on scale of 10, they used to be 7, 6, 8, they suddenly have collapsed. Why? It's because they were not prepared. So preparation is very important. So socio-economic plight is a big option, problem. and the businesses young startup of India. Hence, we have come up with a solution and unique concept of business networking and effective socialization. If we socialize, we talk about n number of things, Bollywood stars and all, and games, makeups and all. But that's very important. That's an entertainment part. Okay. But when it comes to your growth and all, and a whole lot of things, it comes coming to being when you talk about progress and growth equally, right? But if you want to even give more emphasis to it, you can talk about your passion, like for example being a makeup artist, for example, you are, how you can monetize it. Come on, e-commerce, come, e-commerce is one another thing which is taking a boost. Cryptocurrency is one another thing, blockchain is one another thing. Okay, so this is the case. A dream tourist is an innovative and in a way adjective which means one who dreams. Dream tourist, one who dreams, somebody who dreams, and an adjective for that. It's like a describing word. Since dreaming keeps an individual going and accomplishing, it's a monthly recurring event. Dream tourist. The primary focus of dream tourist is basically to encourage and into on networking, which help the people to accentuate and fuel better business results. It's basically into unification. We are unifying with Anna College. We are unifying with Magic Minds. We are unifying with clubs inspiring millions. So that's the case. You're getting me? So benefits are basically the exposure with high value entrepreneurs, networking, exotic opportunities, recognition, growth, and development. That's for sure. That's something which is very self-explanatory. Now, we as a company, what do we deal with? These are a couple of things which I have stated. Business development. We are developing a business. Like, for example, in a way, the college needs, how does a college earn? With the fees or the school students and all, right? So we'll provide you, the students, the database, the admissions, we'll put pressures and all. So that is how we are developing business, connecting people to people with dream tourists business. Real estate is that we have clients and we do the investments and all. Trade is you understand saffron. It's basically the Everest. I don't know, saffron. Okay, so yeah, we are in a verge of getting it from Afghanistan. We are going with that. In real estate, we are with FDI, foreign direct investment. Okay, petroleum is one thing which we will be soon be launching an application which is already into process. We just a few more weeks to get into being, of course. And then banking also. In banking, we have we do it on terms of channel partnering. With banking, we have HBSC Bank. That is one of the Hong Kong and Hong Kong, Bangkok, Schengen and Canada. It's HBSC Bank, and then Axis Bank. International banks are very, very much important when it comes to revenue generations and all. So sports is also one thing, and then education, of course, media, artificial intelligence, whole lot of things. And then we are pan-industrial. Even if the industry which does not exist, we will make the industry. We are at that capacity. God bless us, and even you. So that's the case. So industries are very important. But then I realized that actually I made this presentation very few minutes ago, so that's why it's in immature condition. But just not a problem. So to the extent if you can understand better, that would be the case. Now moving ahead, this was the thing which I was talking about. Symbiotic, sustainable networking brand. That is green too. It's symbiotic. It's like two-way. It's bilateral. Sustainable. It is prolonging, ongoing. Okay. So that's the case. Then we have our second brand, that is Zest. That's a sports brand. Okay. Sports is something, we have Tokyo Olympics going on. Qatar is a very important country for us because of, FIFA World Cup. Qatar is again important country for us because of, 2030. There is Asian Games in Qatar again, Doha. So that's the case. So, and then, in between it will be in Morocco and all. So there are 195 countries in the world. And you should ensure that, this advice we give, expand yourself in all 195 countries. Okay. So that is why it is very, very important. Okay. Connect on business terms, connect on social terms, connect on economic terms, political terms and all. This is diversification. Diversification is an act, the branching out into many, business opportunities. We have diversified our business. Like I told you yesterday, that, had the Tata been making Tata salt, okay, they wouldn't have been this great today. So they even make the, leather and all, a whole lot of things they do. So that is the case. So they are, branching themselves out. Okay. So had we been being, narrowed down to one and then trying to have competition with whole lot of companies, see Amazon into entertainment now, Amazon Prime, if you know, Amazon into retail. Amazon began from retail, of course, but then into entertainment, even into a whole lot of other things. So you're getting me? So that's the case. Do you know one secret about McDonald's? McDonald's is not a retail or McDonald's burger company. It's a real estate company. This is it's a secret. People don't talk about it. I tell you why. It's because you know what McDonald's does it right now. They buy the land, they make McDonald's restaurant on there, and they generate the ROI, return on investment, in there. So they get two ways. The income generating of income. One is from the products they sell, that is the eatables. Okay, I really like McDonald's though. Okay, and then that's the case, and then from the land they buy. So McDonald's is a real estate company. You will, if you do the research, you'll get to know. And why diversify is because we feel that diversification adds on hugely and highly onto the profitability, and diversification is very significant. Now this time, I realize that since all of you are here, and I feel the urge and the need for you all to understand this. Okay, I want your slight attention to what thing I am saying right now. Okay, it's because I will be recording. Yes. Just a moment. Yeah, so why diversify? It's majorly because of the, to gain high profitability and emphasize on more amount of, revenue generation, and majorly make things effective in a manner where we can actually make things possible. Okay, so that's the case. And I'm just getting a call in between. I just have to reply. So that's the case. So this is the case, and I'm sure you got it all. Diversification of business is extremely vital and very crucial. It's like a need of an hour. Okay, because everything now you see artificial intelligence, that network marketing, data science is so important. That is why it is very much important. Okay, we'll set up industries and all. So now career development is something, after this, it's just like, discussing the last thing at the first. Serish already did about career development. Very well done. Now I'll be stopping this. So anybody has any questions, they can certainly ask. I'm sure we did the justice. Thank you. Everybody's okay?
Yeah, everybody's okay. They are okay. They are okay. I personally understand that they're okay. The job is done.
And I hope everybody liked the session, enjoyed the session.
Ma'am, please do check up the chat box regarding the questions, and we are done.
Yeah, there is no question as such. Srinivas Raghu sir says, idea or team, which is more important thing? So Mr. Srinivas says that idea or thing, which is the most important thing? Idea is important, but idea cannot be executed without a team. So I love my team.
Perfect.
Yeah, well said, madam. Well said.
Thank you.
Yeah, because to execute the idea,
The answer. I'm gonna record this. This is
that is the master.
I'm gonna repeat this, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat this. So it was a good Good question, I must say. Mr. Srinivas, it was extremely a good question because we see thank you very much, Benaji. You said that good explanation to that diversity. Benaji, I have not yet seen your face even until now. You have connected with me on WhatsApp. I didn't see your profile picture. So do share. All right. So there's a student who wants to connect with me, Benaji. She's a very good girl. I see a lot of potential and panache in her. That's good. It, okay, ma'am. Inshallah. Okay, inshallah. Yeah. Very nice. So I see, a lot of you are very excited. It's good that I have been that much capable in bringing those people along with me. I'm talking about Serish and everybody here who could instill and provide you with the best form of channelizing and mentoring and all. So the question here. So the question is idea or team, which is the most important thing. Well, the idea is important, but to execute it, we require a team. Thank you. So I wanted to record this. So that's why I had to repeat it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It's a pleasure. And Sundar has some words. That's really great. I'm really happy for Mr. Sundar. Thank you.
That actually, madam, we used to call it as a master team. So a master team is very, very much important to execute the idea. That is what I want to say.
Smart team, right?
Smart team. Master team.
You mean the master team, the master team. Thank you. It's going long, but still I'm really happy for this.
Yeah.
Today. This is happening. It's not about the time duration. It's about things.
How many students are we left with? 45. From 200 almost to 45. Good. Those 45 have a good, sense of energy and, holding on, a lot of patience, zeal, desire. I must appreciate Serish here. She did a great job being here. Thank you very much, Serish. Great work. Great work, Preeti. Great work, Anand. Everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
The faculty and everyone. So I am really elated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cherish ma'am. Thank you, Cherish ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Like beyond, I don't have things to explain, but still, you did great.
Thank you so much, Anand.
And this is going to be the formal way of giving a word of thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Aska ma'am, and Serish madam, and as well as the Preeti ma'am, and Anand Raj sir. Thank you.
Thank you much.
Wonderful. We had a wonderful conversation.
Thank you all. It's all about thank you, sir. Thank you, Thirumalan sir. Thank you, Principal Madam, and thank you, Lata Madam, and Sriramalu, Srinivasan sir, Anand Raj, Josephus, and Preeti. The job is done. It's all about a teamwork. We are done. Thank you and have.
Let me invite Professor Saranya Madam to present the formal vote of thanks.
Sure.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I would.
Good afternoon to Anandal. I deem it a great pleasure to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. D. Anand Raj, founder, Study Channel Educational Trust, for the active participation. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the chief guest, Ms. Preeti Usline, founder, the Magic Minds Private Limited, for the motivational speech.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to Ms. Sharish Wajid, a Human Resource Manager at Global Conflicts of Star Wars, for her enthusiastic speech. Thank you, ma'am. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Principal, Dr. X.P. Monica Vasagi, and Vice Principal, Professor Ilanjalian and Professor Raja, for the constant support. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. And I also extend my hearty thanks to Professor Lada, Coordinator, and Professor Sri Sundar, coordinator of ADC cell, for guiding us. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. Last but not least, I thank all the faculties, students, and participants from various fields, without whom this program will not be a successful one. Once again, I thank you all.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you
Welcome,
very
ma'am.
much.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
So before we all leave, do you mind if I just take picture? You just want to take a picture.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. It's about everyone. Sure.
I'm just taking picture. That's excellent. And yes, now since it is, you can. Are you have? Is it still live?
Yes, it's live. It's still live.
Okay. I think in all of the all of the things which today, yeah. So madam is there. I'm taking the picture. Thank you so much. In all of the today, the what I think, which is it's something which we all can learn. Even principal madam will agree to this. Even if the chairperson has this idea of organizing this event and all, but this couldn't have been possible without a team. Okay,
It's a
teamwork
teamwork.
is a dream work.
Lada ma'am is on live with principal ma'ams, Sri Sundars, and she is really great. She is a hand of our principal. That's really great. Lada ma'am, I'm really wonderful for you. That's really great. And the job is done. I'm seeing you. The job is done. And I'm really thankful for all the coordinators. Sri Sundar sir, you are like way beyond putting all your effort. The job is done. We are going to be big. I'll say that. Mark my words, and we are done. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, ma'am. I really thank everyone. I just want to have some personal note. My word, my belief is all about Preeti ma'am, Joseph Sotaniel, Sri Ramalu, and my team, Dr. Thirumolan. It's all about things happening, and thank you all. Thank you all. It's my pleasure.
Yeah. So before anybody leaves, do you mind, if I just make another video? I think we are all looking forward to function as one team from now. I think my voice is echoing. Can you hear me? I just want to just record this because it's a beautiful question and I just feel so honored and elated. Let me just respond to it. Okay. Anyway, I think there's some storage problem, but then again, I just want someone to at least make a last remark for the time being. At least we can have it extend it for 2-3 minutes more, if that's allowed from your end. Please, 2-3 minutes more. I just want to record this video. Okay, if that's all right by you.
Yes, ma'am. That shows your curiosity, and that shows your presence.
Thank you very much. No, I am actually grateful to you for the things that you have done. I think this is very crucial. I just have to delete a couple of videos. Excessiveness leads to sometimes future breakage. Yeah, I just want to respond to this question and want to record this. Okay. It's very important for self-branding again. Okay, it's a very lovely question, and I just want to. Can you all do this? Once I'm done, the last statement would be. My last statement will be, I love my team, and then you can say thank you if that's possible. The question here.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
No, that's me. I'll do that. And thank you all. It's been a wonderful thing. I thank myself and Preeti ma'am, Joseph Sotaniel, Sri Ramalu, Srinivasan sir, and Dr. Thirumolan, principal madam, and each and every one. I don't know what it is. I see something in you that's going to happen.
That's great. So I just want to record one more thing. Just a moment. Just one moment. So the question here is idea or team, which is the most important thing? Well, idea is important, but idea cannot be executed without a team. So, and actually, I love my team. Thanks.
Perfect. And have a great
It was recorded.
Goodbye.
All
Cheers.
right. Done and all. Thank you very much, Serish, Preeti, and everyone. I think I should not overload and overload you with so much of sugar and sweetness. I'm sorry for this, but yes, thank you very much. Okay,
Thank you.
let's
Thank
be in
you.
touch for future events.
Yes.
Thank you.
We are
You're
on.
welcome, Lata ma'am. Lata ma'am, thank you.
Ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, warm regards from India, Aligarh, no, New Delhi and Aligarh. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you
We
so
love
much.
we love Tamil Nadu.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
பேர் எனக்கு டக்குன்னு